Howdy do YouTube. I'm going to try to make this intro as short as possible. So I have a collection here of glitches in Half-Life Alyx. I just recently beat the game and it took me a long time because I just kept finding opportunity after opportunity to perform a glitch in the game. I'm just really obsessed with glitches, always have been, and I love discovering new ones, just getting into places where the developers don't intend for you to be. So I'm going to go ahead and explain a technique I use just so nobody's confused or anything. So you can actually walk in the air in this game as long as you're clinging to a wall. So let's say you walk off of a ledge, as long as you are one of your sides is touching a wall, it will let you continue to walk. But if you move too far to the other direction, obviously you'll fall back down to the ground, and if you move too far to the direction of the wall, the game will start to block you, your screen will turn yellow. You know the whole gist if you've played the game. So I just wanted to clear that before we get into the video. And there's a lot of glitches in this game, so if you want a part 2, just let me know. I will definitely go back through the campaign here and find as many glitches as I possibly can. I actually already have a few that I haven't included in the video because I didn't want it to be too long, so please let me know if you want more. And if you're feeling really generous, maybe even tweet the video out to A+Start. Thank you, and let's get into it. So the first glitch we have up here is at the mission, the Northern Star, and you really just want to find the sweet spot on this broken ladder where the guy's hanging. It took me a few tries. Sometimes you have to move your hand in like really weird directions, and as you can see, sometimes you have to be very precise. That's with a lot of these glitches though. Right here, there's an invisible barrier preventing you from getting through, but there's actually a way around it. You just have to keep searching for the sweet spots that'll let you teleport there. A lot of this area, it just won't let you teleport, but there's a few spots here and there that will, and you really just gotta find the spots that'll let you climb up this machinery here to get over the invisible barrier. I'm actually going to speed this up because it's kind of boring. You just have to get up to the ledge on the house there and walk around. This isn't really an out-of-bounds glitch, it's just getting back to an area that you were at previously. Nonetheless, I still thought it was pretty cool, and I hope you do too. For this next glitch, you actually have to walk in real life, so you have to have a little bit of space around you, and if you run out of space to walk, you can actually use your analog stick to turn Alyx around and then turn your whole body around and just walk back the direction you came. So you basically have unlimited walking space in the game because it actually won't let you walk over here naturally with your analog stick. The only way you can get over here out of bounds is by walking in real life. So just be very careful, be aware of your surroundings. I kind of lift my headset up a little bit onto my forehead so I can see in front of me and see in the game at the same time, so I'm not hitting anybody, I'm not hurting myself. I mean, you're talking to the guy here who punched the TV one time playing Gorilla Tag, so I definitely learned my lesson there. So yeah, just be very safe when doing this. I can't stress this enough. So as you see right there, I turned around with my analog stick and then I walked back the other direction that I came, and it let me get through all this stuff right here that normally you wouldn't be able to walk on. And once you're past the windows, you can actually walk along this ledge. There's not a whole lot to do in this glitch. You can actually get down there by manipulating your height with your Oculus settings if you're playing on an Oculus headset such as myself, but there's nothing to do down there. Anything past the tree is a death barrier, and I fiddled with this for a while and I couldn't find anything that you could do once down there. So in order to do this glitch, you have to do what I just did, go in the fridge, teleport to this couch, and then you have to teleport on top of this canopy right here. It might be a little hard to get your little feet to appear up there, but as long as you just keep moving your hand around, eventually you'll find the sweet spot. Teleport to the next canopy, go into the windowsill here. When you get to the edge of the windowsill, you have to actually take steps in real life, so make sure to save if you don't want to keep doing this over and over again. So what I do here is I take a couple steps forward, and instead of turning my body, because right now I live in a trailer, so there's a lot of space in one direction, I turn Alyx with my analog stick, so that way I can keep walking straight, and when I get to the edge of my real life boundary, I turn my body around, and then I turn Alyx around with the analog stick, and I walk back the direction I came. I can't stress enough, like I said last time, just make sure you're being as safe as possible when doing this, and I just repeat this over and over again until I get all the way down here to the end. I'm actually going to speed this up because this part's actually kind of boring as well. When you get to the end here, you can actually start teleporting onto ledges. Just make sure you have a steady hand because one slip up and you're back to your last save. But as you can see, we're completely out of bounds. Just make sure when you move around, you're constantly using your teleport feature because it'll show you where you can stand and where you'll fall through. And if you fall through a not solid floor, then you're just falling into infinity. It's kind of funny, but you know, it kind of ruins the glitch because then you have to go back to your last save or start over, you know. Our next glitch is at Chapter 9 Revelations, and after you kill these 2 Combine soldiers, you want to climb these barrels, teleport over here to this portable toilet, and then teleport to the right over here. There's a little tiny spot on this railing that if you put your hand just right, it'll let you up there. Once you're across, you can go ahead and take a glimpse in this room because you'll actually be here later on in the story. You can collect the resin that's in there too. But the main goal right here is to climb this railing to get up the machinery so you can get on top of that tallest barrel right there. The spot I'm trying to get to right now is a little wonky. You have to be very precise. Once you're at the top, there's actually a spot right here where you see me pointing that'll let you teleport up there. And once you're up there, you're completely out of the map. You're free to explore. You can go to the left and explore over that way. You can climb these buildings over here to the right. I definitely had a lot of fun in this glitch. Our next glitch brings us to Chapter 10, Breaking and Entering, and once you climb this tower after being terrorized by these stupid drones, you want to carry a barrel right to this exact location, use it to teleport right on top of this gate. There's one tiny little spot, and once you're there, you can just teleport straight out of the map to the right, and you're right here on this roof right here. Now, there's not a whole lot to explore. I looked around as much as I could. Maybe if one of you guys watching this tries this glitch, maybe you can find more. I really wanted to get on top of this building right here, but it just couldn't be done. You can go over here, explore this little area, but all in all, there's just not a whole lot to do in this glitch. This next glitch I thought was actually pretty funny because of how easy it is. You just kind of stick your head through this window over here, and I tried to do my little, walking along the wall thing, but for some reason in this one, the game will physically push you off of the wall. So maybe if one of you guys try this glitch, you can, be a little bit more successful than me, but as far as actually getting out of the map here, I couldn't really do it. I just thought it was kind of funny that it was that easy to get out of the window. For the next glitch, we're at Chapter 11, Point Extraction, and when you're going down these stairs here, down this green corridor, or whatever you want to call it, there's actually a secret room down below. If you kind of shimmy along the wall here, not quite like the other glitches, but you gotta fall like right in this exact spot. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll actually get caught right here, and you just kind of want to gracefully glide right down. And I thought this was the glitch, but then I fell through the floor into a secret room, which was actually below that little crater right there. I was very surprised because you can't see this room from inside the map. It just looks like just this empty void. And all the walls are solid, so you're kind of just stuck down here like it's a prison cell. But nonetheless, I still thought this was pretty cool. Now for the final glitch, when you're in the final chapter, you actually want to walk over here to this hole in the wall, and you can just straight up crawl through here, but you have to actually crawl in real life. You can't just move in there with the analog stick. And it's just an empty void out there. You can't really go anywhere. I'm starting to question whether this was actually meant to be a glitch or not. I think it was just an interesting hole that they put there so you could peer out there and just see that it was just nothingness around you. I don't think they actually intended for us to get out here, but as you can see, you're just kind of in a little box. It's kind of funny, and just to get back inside, you just crawl right back through. So that's all I have here today. Like I stated before, I do have a couple others on the back burner here. So if you enjoyed the video, please let me know if you want a part 2. And thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more VR content.